Oh yeah, it's really cool. What's going on, everybody? Alpha Remo back with some more Wilds. Today we're going to be finishing off the story. We've only got two more story monsters to kill, and that is Gormagala as well as Arkveld itself. After that, we're going to be collecting the last few tails that we need, and then we're going to be going into weapon crafting, which will be open lobby for everyone. Not really open lobby, but I'll post a lobby code so you guys can join in and help me out on collecting these monster materials so we can finish off all the great swords. I'm going to be doing that for every weapon in the weapon challenge, so it seems like that'll be pretty fun, and it'll give you guys some time to hunt with me. But that all being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into things today and get it going. Give me one moment to fix something really fast, and then we're going to go straight into bullying the ever-loving nonsense out of a demi-elder. So hopefully you're all having a grand time today. I, for one, am doing quite well myself. But here we are with Fabius wearing his Ace Lancer armor. So we've got the Ace Lancer and the living embodiment of Chad.
The latest news here.
We're gonna go straight into it. Let's go and fight this Gormagala. I should have gotten a different weapon. Actually, I need a fire sword for this. I'm not going after Gormagala with a water blade.
Astrum unit.
Okay, it gives me a chance to switch. I almost made a massive mistake.
Hey.
Going in this with fire is actually going to be great for both things that I'm going to have to hunt here.
Hello.
Now let's see, do I want to use the chicken decapitator or do I want to use the new creek? I think I'm going to go chicken decapitator. And where is one of my focus jewels? I know I have more than one. Gonna take the focus off. Great. I need more focus jewels. Okay, so I'm gonna steal it off of that one. What second Ardian blade do I have? Oh, that's right. I have an Ardian dragon and an Ardian blast. Okay, so I'm going to use my Ardian Dragon and Ardian... Oh, no. The Chicken Decapitator and the Ardian Dragon Sword to go after this. This is going to be one fun fight, everybody. So, strap in and get ready for a show. Actually, let me make sure my armor is upgraded. Because it's not upgraded at all. I was about to go into this and get rocked. That takes 29 of my advanced armor spheres. Meanwhile, this takes 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 6. I'm 6 away from upgrading everything with hard armor spheres. But I can get just about everything done. Getting armor spheres is actually going to be really easy because there's a event quest going right now that helps you with armor spheres. There's also a couple of... Am I wearing full hope set still? I am wearing full hope set. My God, what am I doing?
Hello. Got something in mind?
Take a look at some armors here. You gotta fix this. You know, well, actually, we're gonna worry about armors once we start working on the actual weapons themselves. Having an armor build is great, but I don't think I'm gonna need it just yet. Even though it would probably be smart to have it.
Hello.
And I did a Gravios Medulla to make the rest of the Dober set, which would give me Constitution, Stamina Surge, and the other 2 levels of Mushroom Mancer. But I lose Divine Blessing, Sun Resistance, Poison Resistance, Sleep Resistance, and Speed Eating.
Hello.
Having Agitator isn't a bad idea. Heroics, I'm not working with Heroics. Oh, but earplugs would be really good as well. So, you know what? I'm gonna put this on the wish list, and I'm gonna be going to bully a Guardian Ebony, but that's gonna be after I collect the remaining tails and take out the last 2 story monsters.
Are you ready to leave, Hunter? All right.
Let's do this,
Time
Fabius.
is our enemy here as much as Gormagala. Let's hurry to the rendezvous point.
All right, the Lance
alive,
Guardians
men.
and the
Report.
Ace Lancer.
Sir, we have yet to sight the target, but something is definitely here.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this cutscene out just because I love this cutscene.
Form up!
Aye, sir.
That's right, Fabius don't care about his lanes or his shield. He cares about his people. So we've got a frenzied Cutthoo, a frenzied Marcilla. And
They call it frenzy.
of course, the Cutthoo wins this fight because fire beats Narcilla's senseless, and Cutthoo is a living fireball. But the Chaos Puppy trumps all.
There you are.
Oh yeah, the ingot armor and the battle spear, it's such a good combination.
Don't breathe it in!
After it.
More frenzied Narcillas.
It's spread this far. Follow it. You two are their shield. Go!
You've always protected us! Now, it's our turn! Now go!
Rex, calm.
Hurry!
Hang in there. That's an order!
All right. Chad and
There's
the
no
professor
escape.
off on the hunt. All right. Now I need that heat mantle bug, and I'm going to use a voucher on this. Now, I have never fought a Gormagala using a greatsword. I've always done this with a charge blade. So I have no idea how well this is gonna go. I just know the most important thing here is getting that tail. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot.
Hey, get out of there!
Let me heal.
Another monster's horning in! The monsters are fighting each other!
Another
I have no
frenzied
idea if I'm
monster.
actually getting tail damage or if I'm hitting it with wings.
Deal with it.
Yes, sir.
But I did manage to clear my frenzy virus, so that's good. I'm also gotta be ready to use my Rocksteady Mantle at any point here because this thing hits like a truck. Hit perfect guard. I think I'm hitting its wing and not its tail, so
Flying feline incoming!
this is gonna be a hard one. Might have to just switch over to the Ardian blade here because my green sharpness is not really doing anything.
Blast. It's
Okay,
frenzied.
now it's ticked.
Be on your guard now. Don't let your courage waver.
Now I have to worry about those little blasts exploding on me. But now its wings are up actually, so I have better access to the tail. So this does help me slightly. Main thing I have to be concerned of is now it's going to be using those shoulder arms to do a lot of slam attacks. I got a tail wound. Nope, nope.
Leave this to me!
Wound
Heal to the
destroyed.
back!
moment I get this tail, I'm gonna feel so happy.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh, my rock steady wore off. I also love how Alma's just like roaming around on her sacred, just trying her best not to get involved. Yep, I got slapped real hard for that. I also feel like I did not restock my potions. Oh yeah, got that tail.
Look out!
Okay, now I'm no longer focused, so I can just hit it wherever I can now.
Incoming! Look alive!
Yeah, I couldn't shoulder charge to stop the true charge. But tail has been claimed. I'm gonna be smart here and check to make sure I restock my potions and everything else because yep, I didn't. Gonna bring some defensive items with me because this fight's gonna be a tough one.
Hello. I heard from the others.
Let's go ahead and restock hot drink.
Rex, Cobb,
Dunk
you
down
had
this
better be
adamant
all
pill and mega armor skin.
Nimble as a cat, fierce as a cat.
Put it out of your head and start fresh.
Man,
All
shoulder
right.
charge is not good.
Splendid.
That would have been great to catch it and rip it out of the sky just now.
All right, time to get serious.
Yeah, stamina ran out, couldn't guard.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound. This'll freshen you up quick.
Fall out of the sky already. Didn't mean slam me into the dirt. Okay, frenzy clear.
All ready when you are.
Come on. I cannot stand when it gets those sweeping attacks. Also, I don't remember where I cut its tail off, so I'm gonna go have to look for that in a bit. But I think it's moved away from that area. Flash pods do not work against Gormagala because it is effectively blind.
Hey,
Of course,
get
it-
out of there! Hey, Ugly, over here!
Come on. Those shoulder tackles take forever, in my opinion. Well, I almost just got sniped. Also, one of the things that I can't stand the most is monsters with the ability to damage you just by running at you.
Do your thing, Plunderang!
Like, that's just not cool.
All right!
You making contact with me is enough to hurt me. Oh, I'm so glad I had enough
Get a
stamina
load
to
of
tank
these
that.
claws.
Time to grit those teeth.
Okay, no more frenzy.
Time to go on the offensive. Let's go into a new area.
It moved its head. Oh! It's actually about to go down.
Remember to carve that severed part.
Now, where is my other prize? Here it is, the Gormagala tail.
A little gathering goes a long way.
since this is a slaying quest, there will be no capture here.
It's looking weak. Almost there.
System's advantage.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh, paralyzed again. Finally, I got a true charge slash on it, even though it's running away. But I believe now it's going to nest, so...
Our
this
destination is
means
just a quick
I
hop
get to
from
do
here.
the funny.
I heard from
Also,
the others.
if you notice, if you're ever trying to get rid of Frenzy Virus and you need to go back to restock, if you go into your tent and exit, it automatically cleanses you of Frenzy.
I bet we could use those floating rocks up there to our advantage.
This is a perfect campsite.
This must be its nest. Stay sharp. From here on out, it's do or die.
Bomb set.
You say like
set a
I
bomb.
don't know that, Fabius. Come and join me in the funny.
Please don't let it spot me.
Okay. It should be getting ready to go down. Again, mistimed shoulder charge.
Hey, Ugly! Over here!
That would have been glorious if that killed it, but it did not. And my hot drink also wore off. Let's pop a quick few null berries to lower my frenzy back down. And down goes Gormagala. Go ahead and collect my parts now. Okay, now for the easy part of this, and it's just taking out a frenzied Blangana.
I got it!
Nimble as a cat, fierce as a cat.
Say,
Got
give
it
me
on
a
the
wound
ground.
or something. Come on. probably be smart if I change my weapon.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Look here, you Goku wannabe.
This way to the shop track.
Take a true charge to the face. I hate that back kick. Come on. Down you go.
Impressive. Admirably done. That should put a halt to the virus's spread.
You'll be able to compound the medicine here?
Yes. What I lack in facilities here is made up for by an excellent assistant. We'll see it done.
So that takes care of the Gormagala. The last story monster that I have to kill is Arkveld. And what do you know? I got a nicked gem out of that fight. That is going to be very useful.
Good. We'll continue to monitor him.
All right.
But his condition has
Rove
stabilized.
is now safe. And I'm going to take this cutscene to make myself some coffee. So I'm going to be right back, everyone.
Success, despite the circumstances. You did well with such limited resources, Eric.
I couldn't have done it without that tissue sample. Not to mention your thesis, sir. I just hope the Dragon Torch responds to it as well as our fuzzy friend.
The Avis unit should be delivering it now. We'll just have to put our faith in Werner and wait.
Amazing. Even I can see the change. Is it taking effect already?
Yes, but as much as I'd like to take the credit, the Wyvern milk is what's working most of the magic. If not for it amplifying the effects of the treatment, you'd never see it recover this fast.
That said, another Gormagala could turn up at some point. Are you worried it might happen again?
It's a fair point, but I'm not too concerned. Especially if this thing has organic properties. I'd like to pick Eric's brain about this, but there's a chance it's developed antibodies now. And if the Wyvern milk magnifies that resistance too, it'd take a hell of a lot to break through it.
I'm not ready to be quite that optimistic. This thing is still a big unknown, and a threat. Regardless, Werner, continue your research here. I'll be monitoring the area closely as well.
Understood. We'll head outside then. The cycles should return to normal in each region, but I'd like to keep monitoring them. Not to mention wanting to speak with you. I believe it's about Arkfeld.
All right, then.
All right, I'm back. The coffee is a brewing, and we have some things to take care of. And now I have the corrupted mantle. It's a mantle that I will never use. Got a side quest here for Dodo.
Hey, I have another.
Sure.
So
Let's
the
see.
Vic-
Well, yeah.
That's what's got me thinking. There's a bug that heals like a Vic.
Hey.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks a buck.
Oh. I wish I would have had this during the Gormagala fight. I should have went and got it, truthfully, but that's on me. That's wholeheartedly on me. So we're gonna use Gutsy Move. We're gonna go get a giant Vigor Wasp, and the support ship is also here, so I'm gonna check that. Yeah, having Vigor Wasp Revival would have been such a good move during that fight. Please have new items. He's got a commission ticket. Let's go. Oh my God, I can't believe he actually got one. Oh, that's gonna be so useful in making one of the weapons that would have been the hardest to get, because it's just pure RNG on getting it. Oh, please tell me I only need one. Please tell me I only needed one. Yes, I only needed the one. Thank you. Now I can make the jaw blade the moment I get 2 more stout bones. Oh man, that's such a good thing. And this also brings me into a good definition for a lot of these weapons being done. Let's see here. As far as tails go, I have the Gravios tail, I have the Arkveld tail, the Rathalos tail, and I don't know if I want to count the Zosia tail for the story tail, or do I want to count it for its high-ranked tail. I don't know, chat, what do y'all think? Do I count the high-ranked tail as the official tail, or do I count the story tail? Going after everything for 2 tails each does sound like it's a little bit of overkill, but at the same time, it does feel like it's easier to cut tails in low rank compared to the high rank because they have higher health pools. So I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Do I take the easy tail or do I go for a more challenging tail? But I've already cut tails off of a lot of things. And even more so with the fact that some monsters can only be fought during high rank. Great.
Now I can
I
help
got
you
that
out even
now.
more. Let me check it out back at camp, okay?
Grab some fish while I'm here as well. Yoink. This is how a Chad fishes. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to base camp. Turn this into Dodo and gather my Vigor Wasp Revival. One of the most useful skills in the entire game.
Perfect again?
I'm happy to.
Wow, now
Thanks.
don't be
I'll be.
That's right, Nata standing around here somewhere. Oh wait, no, I think he's in Sild. No, he's here. I just don't know where. Oh, he's at the tent up here.
Hey.
Alright, now, let's see. Do I have any upgrades that I can make? I can upgrade my chicken decapitator to go to Decapitator 2.
Alrighty. Perfection.
So now we're at 1,000. We finally cracked 4 digits. Do not remember making the bust. Oh wait, no, I remember making the Buster Sword so I can make the Jin Devere.
Subar.
Okay, so let's take a look at this really fast. Let's take a look at the Monster Field Guide. We're gonna take a look at our Launch Field Guide here. Now then, I want to say I've hunted and cut the tail off of a high rank Humatrice. I want to say I've done that. I know for a fact I have high rank Radal, high rank New Udra, high rank Jindahad. Those are tails that can only be claimed in high rank. Well, no, I claimed the low rank tail and I got the high rank tail. So I know that for a fact. If I go over here and take a... Does it tell me how many tails I've cut off? I'm not sure if it tells me, but I know I've cut its tail off in high and low rank. Guardian Arkveld is only a low rank monster, so cutting its tail is just cutting its tail. Rathalos is only a high rank. These two are only high ranks. I want to say you're only high rank as well. Yeah, the Fulgur Anjanath is only a high rank, and I have its tail. So the only high rank monster that I have to go back and collect a tail for is likely the Balahara. I want to say I have your high ranked tail as well, because I had to fight you for gatekeepers, and I claimed tails during that. So yeah, I think it's just Cumatrice and Balahara that I have to go back and get tails for, along with Arkveld and Gravios. I should really get like a counter or something for that. But let's go ahead and speak with Nata. Get this last story hunt
Thank you for
rolling.
coming. The egg I went around
Then I
scratching.
have
Found
two
her.
monsters to go
Well,
and track down.
People at
And
other base
after
camps
that,
were saying
I'll
the
be
state it's leaving
posting
its prey
a
in
lobby
isn't
code for you
normal.
all to join in so we can finish off these weapons.
Duna and New Udra both showed signs of being attacked. And what was left was awful.
I wonder if that means it's unable to control its appetite. Like the one we saw at the Dragon Torch.
I don't know. That's why I asked for Eric's help. I thought we should hear what he has to say together.
How interesting. I had heard talk of that egg as well, so I'm just as excited as you. But this isn't all good news. The fact that it's run roughshod over 2 apex predators troubles me as well.
This sort of sounds like the frenzy to me. Eric, what do you think?
Too difficult to say, but in Arkveld's case specifically, it may not be due to infection. For instance, Nata, are you familiar with the concept of bioconcentration?
No, I'm not.
Right, then I'll explain. This is still just a theory, but it's been on my mind as of late. The frenzy caused an uncontrolled spike in the Dragon Torch's energy output before, right? But it may have been more than just bad weather that caused those apex predators to rampage. Our analysis showed that the virus caused a subtle mutation in the energy the Dragon Torch produced. That means the wyvern milk itself may have come to contain tiny traces of the virus's characteristics.
I'm starting to see where this is heading. Then the mutated energy started flowing out.
Exactly. It gradually tainted the water supply, animals, plants, insects, and onto monsters. If it traveled up the food chain, growing more concentrated at every step, its eventual destination would be the dominant predator of each region. That may be why that Duna and other monsters exhibited such aggression. A sort of pseudo-frenzy.
And then, at the very end of the chain, Arkveld comes and siphons those monsters' energy.
And in so doing, it may be assimilating their traits, essentially distilling the frenzy virus.
And after it finally found the strength to live again, poor thing.
But from the reports we've heard, it sounds as if we're only dealing with one affected individual.
I believe so. And there's been no reports of Rey Dao being attacked yet. This is our chance.
Hey, we should talk to Nata before heading out.
I was planning to.
Alright, so we've got another Arkveld on the loose, but we already knew that was going to be happening.
Yep.
I do want to see if I can make a better Ardian Great. Nope, I still have only rarity 6 items. Items. Double check that. Be smart about this. I believe this is also a slaying only quest, so I'm going to put all of my capture materials away. But I will be grabbing bombs. No, I'll bring the traps, actually, just because having the monster not move is helpful. My hot and cold drinks, I'll put those away. I won't be needing those.
You're going, aren't you? To the Wind's Gasp, to Rey Dao.
Yes, there's a good chance Arkveld will turn up there.
Could I? I'd like to come with you, please.
You heard Eric's theory. You know it's too dangerous, Nata.
I'm still just an apprentice hunter. I know. I can't do anything yet. But I'm also a keeper. So, please. It found its way to life. Let me at least watch over it. And over you.
The answer is no. I don't need someone who's just going to watch. But, given how far you've come, I feel you're capable now of more than that. Don't be a passive observer. Use your head and think for yourself. Promise you'll do that, and you can come.
I will. I promise. Thank you. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
ready to
you're
leave
being
anytime.
given the duties of an apprentice handler at this point, Nata, so you better behave.
Hello.
Okay, we've got him retrieving some parashrooms for me, so we'll collect those. Ooh, I can also get Devil's Blight here, but I'm gonna continue to get parashrooms.
Okay. Right.
All right, here we go. The final second to last story monster. There's gonna be one more that I have to fight, but since it is a repeat fight, I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I'm glad you could join us, Nata.
So am I.
Have you been looking into Arkveld this whole time? Ever since that egg?
I asked around while we were traveling, or while I was helping out at base camp. Whenever you were out in the field, I was trying to piece things together on my own. Sorry.
Don't be. I understand the feeling well. Whatever the undertaking, it all starts from curiosity.
I'm certainly the same way. And this investigation all started from the data you collected, Nata. Quite the achievement.
She's right. It's impressive.
Oh, if you say so. Thanks.
See, things that I'm gonna need to collect along the way are very few.
Did Arkveld do this too?
Not sure, but it doesn't show any signs of being fed on. That rules out Raydao.
This looks like the result of one single devastating blow. Let's proceed with caution.
Couldn't have been that much of a devastating blow. It's still in one
The weather's
piece.
picking up. We should hurry.
Right. The sand tide is gonna put Raydao in an agitated state. If it's gonna strike, it'll strike then.
Although it would be hilarious to have like this game be like rated M, like Bloodborne or something along those lines, where if you like really devastate something, you tear it to sunder.
Doesn't look like it was dinner either.
Like, can you imagine going after a
like the
monster and there's
result of
like
an
gaping
uncontrollable
holes in it
impulse.
or something like that because you've just been ripping it apart with a great sword, or it's full of like puncture marks from a bow or something like that, or heavy bow gun or light bow gun? Imagine how cool that would be, or how gruesome that would look.
There. Raydao sighted.
This feeling. It's like back then.
Yeah.
And there's our chain puppy. It's got eyes this time, though.
A reversion to the origin species.
It really did find a way to live.
It's a lovely cutscene of Raydao just getting completely owned by the apex predator, not the apex monster. Although, you know what turf wars I would love to see? I would love to see a turf war between Arkveld
Looks like
and
Eric's worst
Deviljho,
fears were right.
or Arkveld and Rajang. I don't see Arkveld losing a fight to Rajang, truthfully. Because Rajang values itself on its strength and its speed over other monsters. Arkveld has both strength and speed on its side, and it has
Please,
way more
stop
reach
it.
than Rajang
For its
does.
own sake.
And as we just saw here, ranged attacks don't really work that well against Arkveld. So if Rajang tried to
We
use like its
can't leave it
hyper
like
beam,
this.
Arkveld would just
The
eat it.
path we must take is clear.
Nata.
You sure?
If I were a hunter, it's what I would do.
All right.
Almost say the magic words.
Alma!
Right! The target is an aberrant Arkveld. The guild authorizes the hunt.
Understood. Well then, let's get to it.
Oh, you know what I just thought about? Actually, I'm gonna run around here and talk about this. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna get through this fight and then I'm gonna talk about this afterwards. But this is actually gonna make a lot of sense for anyone who has seen what I'm gonna bring up. And when I bring it up, it's going to make everyone laugh. I'm gonna have to rock steady soon. Oh, I know what I haven't been grabbing. I haven't been grabbing my blue mushrooms.
Look out! Let's cleanse that status.
Thank you, Divine Blessing and Rock Steady, because I think that probably would have dusted me. Okay, I do have slinger ammo, so I am ready to get touched. Look me in my eyes. And got a good true charge on the head. Even though I don't need to be aimed there, I need this tail. I will say this is going to be actually the harder tail to get because of Arkfeld always wanting to be face to face with you.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh, he's doing another tail swipe. He did two back to back. Three tail swipes in a row. Come on, Arkfeld.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, at least it's moving off of uneven ground, so we'll continue the chase here. Oh yeah, like the Hunter line going against Zosia, like using his own authority to go after it is really cool. But at the same time, I really think the Hunter got into a lot of trouble for that.
Calm the mind and focus.
Like, I think the only thing that made that an okay thing was the fact that the Zosia would have been the end of the entire ecosystem. No, I still got blue sharpness. You know what? I think I'll take the white. Hero. Oh wait, blue sharpness is my max. What are you talking about here?
The fountain is...
It's all good. Got it.
We'll have to carve it later. Hey, get out of there! The monster's exhausted.
Alright, and he's exhausted. Oh, I got smacked.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh, I got poked with his tail stub. Okay. One of the things that I like about this fight is it lets you know when you're close to the end, because you fight normally in the Sand Tide here, but when you're almost done fighting Arkveld, it changes to Plenty. Kind of giving like a cinematic of, hey, you've done it, and there goes my Vigor Wasp revival. That's what you call a superhero dive right there. I dove for all of the hills. Angie Arkveld attacks too much.
This way to the shock trap.
Oh, he backflipped himself onto a shock trap. Let's go. I finally get a shoulder charge correct, and he does a double attack.
Here we go.
Big slam. Cannot stand fighting on these sand dunes because it really messes up my camera angle.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound. Look out.
Eat all of these.
I'm
Where is an ancient potion because my health and stamina are looking low. Alright, it's on the move. I get to claim my tail.
Can't see past my whiskers.
Let's get back up to maximum blue sharpness. Oh, he walked forward. Way to miss, Arkvel. You whiff more than I do. I'm gonna heal and throw my rock steady back on. I'll also use one of these.
Let's cleanse that
Oh,
stack.
broke the head.
Power up, activated.
Look me in my eyes.
This'll freshen you up quick.
Okay, that must have been the end of my rock steady mantle right there.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Alright, hero, let's go. Let's continue chasing it. You know what I haven't tried to do yet? Oh, no, you don't. No one said you could eat. There we go. Knew I was gonna get one, and all the little guys are jumping on it too. Credit to the small monsters getting me access to its chain blade so I can break that. And I got the right one as well. Well, hope you all enjoyed the disassembly of Arkveld.
Weather's changing. Looking weak. Almost there.
Alright, we're about to get a plenty now.
Shock trap's down and ready for you.
Oh yeah, it's hurting. It can't even fly straight. Now, how is this going to end? Let's find out. Where is it heading is a good question. Oh, it's going into the wind gasp. It's not going all the way there just yet, so we're gonna get a little more smackage on it. That one-shotted me?
Let's take a quick break.
I'm glad you're all right. Don't worry, you'll get him next time.
Okay, I can't believe I was going through this entire fight in one-shot potential just about the entire time. That's kind of devastating to know that at any point I could have just died. But, you know, these are the things that you learn. Yeah, I'm not letting you get two of those off back to back, though. Stop it.
Hey, get out of there! This'll freshen you up quick. All right, perfectly plundered.
Okay,
at all our
now it's flying off to where
Without the
it
barbecue grill.
wants to go. You know what? Just because I got dusted there and I know it's going to sleep, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a meal. You stepped away. I got one shot by like one of his attacks, and I didn't notice that I was in one shot potential the entire time during this fight. I don't know if you saw earlier, I did claim the Arkveld tail. It is asleep, meaning that it gets the Chad special.
Bomb set. I've set a bomb.
Watch out, Dodo. Yeah, that attack right there is what one-shot me.
The terrain there! I think we can use it in combat! Excellent use of the terrain!
Dude.
Be careful! It looks angry!
I didn't time that one right. Oh, no. It did. It waited all fight to do that attack.
You okay? Nothing broken?
That's messed up. It could have done that attack at any time, but it waited until the end to try and do that. And then it did it as I was trying to get up, too. So it's like no real avoidance of that attack. I've got my Rocksteady mantle now, so I'm not letting it do anything stupid again.
Fur of steel! This'll freshen you up quick!
Even with Rocksteady, I still want to manage my health. Oh wait, that last attack nuked my Rocksteady. I just
Looks like
noticed
it's moving
that.
to a new area.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm stuck. Use this if you need some heals.
Put me down. He just nudged his head right in front of it.
I'm glad you're safe. It really did seem as fierce as a frenzied monster.
No question. I'm also sure its ability to absorb elements is what let it shed its guardian nature. It's a shame that unique strength became its fatal weakness.
A harsh irony. Well, we should be going. Nanta's waiting for us.
Right.
Team Chad has claimed yet another. That one was actually the hardest fight yet, just because it had such big nuke capabilities. All right, charge and handicraft. That might be a good one to put on. Charge up and handicraft and sleep coat.
That was unfortunate.
All right.
It's okay.
So we'll go ahead and clear that. What lies ahead is complete. And we got a lot of new pendants. Our pop-up camp limit has been increased everywhere. New titles. And our hunter rank cap has been removed. So the only fight left isn't even really a... I don't even know if I could count that as a story fight. So let me see here. Mission info. Yeah, it doesn't even pop up as a mission info story fight. So, yeah, I'm going to say that that is the end of story. So the only things left to do now are to go and claim the Tales of Rathalos and Gravios. So we're gonna go down here to the oil well, but before that, the supply ship is back. I'm gonna check him to see if he has another commission ticket.
Anything you like. How about you?
Okay, no. He's still that same one. And I know it said that he departed when I was on that quest, so that's really strange that he doesn't have it.
I heard from the... Hi.
And I've got the Arkveld Mark of Resolve pendant now.
Subar.
So Yasai wants to talk to me. That's going to be for that high rank Balahara. It's going to be a tempered one, so I'll get to that. This is going to be for the Gypsyros, if I haven't already done that. I believe I did. But we're going to come here to the basin. Gonna go into the Everforge. And the first thing we're gonna try and do is get this Gravios.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Is it you that I have to talk to for the Gravios?
One of the kids got it. Not sure. Maybe.
Okay, no, that's for the Rampompolo.
All right.
Someone else that I have to speak to that's gonna want me to hunt Gravios. It's not you, it's not you. Is it you? I believe it's you.
Later.
No, it's not.
Ooh.
It's so strange. I know someone here wants me to hunt a Gravios, but I can't remember who. But alright, there's a tempered Rathalos here. I could try and fight that, but nah. Got a tempered Mizitsune out there. Alright. By the looks of it, I'm just gonna go and rest in my tent. Just to move it out of Fire Springs so I'm not constantly melting while I'm trying to do anything.
I heard from the others.
Okay, we're gonna go to Plenty in Morning.
Shebar. I heard from the others.
Alright, now let's take a look around. Tempered Narcilla. Wait, why am I in the Ice Shark Cliffs? Wait a second. What is a Narcilla doing here in the Oyuel Basin? I guess because it's tempered, it's able to survive here, but that thing is incredibly weak to fire, and almost everything here in the oil well does fire damage. Come on, there's only 2 monsters that I want to deal with, and I can't get them to spawn. I guess if you count the quest that I'm doing, it's technically 3, but I don't even really want to fight the Rampompolo here. I'm just going through it because I think I have to do this before I can get the side quest that lets me go to hunt the Gravios. Everyone is gathering up after the festival.
Hey! Later.
I want to say it's a material retriever that has this side quest, but I cannot find them. This is so annoying that I can't find what I need. So I think what we'll do now is go off to the Grand Hub and we'll do our barrel bowling. Let's take a look at the course here. Alright, this is an interesting one. We'll give it a shot. We'll do 1 barrel bowling every time we go live here. So let's see what happens.
Okay, roll out.
There you go, easy now.
Alright, by the looks of it, I want to get as many of these big ones as I can, but I think I'm going to explode on impact if I'm not careful. Okay, 366. I just need 140 or 134 and I have an A. I want to get these over here and possibly as many of those small ones as I can. Oh, only 80. That's an A. Well, no, that's a B.
Look at you go!
How close was I? 34 points away.
I can't wait for your next spin.
I don't think I can get a better roll on that. I will do 1 more. I know I only do 1. Well, no. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and check the burb. Then hopefully go back to the oil well. Because the craziest thing is the oil well basin can spawn both of the last 2 monsters that I need. That's a tempered Rampompolo. I'll take that fight. It has to be on the map before I can get that quest? That's messed up.
Now, are you prepared?
Hopefully after I take out this tempered Rampompolo, it'll pop up and decide to show itself.
There! That's our target!
The first time I have actually offset a Rampompolo.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
Eventually, I will get better at timing those shoulder charges.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
Be careful. It looks angry.
Okay, bring it on, Rampompolo.
Hey, get out of there.
Rocksteady Mantle is doing its thing.
Do your thing, plundering.
Second successful offset.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Like the people of the zoos, Gelladron are a great source of quality meat. Looks like the monster dropped something.
It's a Wraithian. Just get completely disrespected there.
Put a dent in it.
Hey, Wraithian, you're not involved. explosion radius is too big. And they just dumped me here back in the Everforge.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
I heard from the others.
All right, the Tempered Narcilla is going to be leaving soon, so the environment's going to be changing. Hopefully I get the Gravios or the Rathalos. Those are the only tails that I have left to claim.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Man, how I wish the Greatsword gave you just a little bit of hyper armor during some of your attacks. Need to knock it out of its enraged state right now. I tried to shoulder tackle the explosion.
Almost there. Look out.
How many explosions was it gonna set off?
Shock trap's down and ready for you.
Yeah, I don't have have any capture gear on me, Dodo, so this thing's just getting put in the ground.
I got it!
I hope this counts, by the way. Even though it's tempered, it's still around Pomelo. I shoulder charged it right before I got blown away from it.
We're getting paid well for that one.
Oh, another tempered monster in the
Well done,
book.
Hunter. Now let's continue our investigation.
Never got the hang of patience. I think these might be tracks.
Okay, and now we head back to the Everforge, turn this in.
I gathered some materials too. And check your field pouch.
The Rompopolo were multiplying unchecked. We were able to...
I wonder if I change the environment to fallow, will the...
Meow.
'Cause I'm trying to see how I can get this Gravios to spawn.
So long for now.
So yeah, I'm gonna change things over to fallow and see what happens. Alright, no Gravios, but we do have a Rathalos here. So we're going to begin this field survey. I will bring capture gear just in case this gets a little hectic. I'll leave all my raw meat here. I don't really need it. Gonna need these cool drinks though. And we've got Trink bombs. Let's get ready for another fight. There's only 2 tails left and I've got 1 in my sights.
Mind if I hop on?
Now,
Looks
the
like
hard
it's
thing is
moving
going
to
to
a
be
new area.
taking out these wings so I can keep it on the ground.
The monster's aloft. I'll drop a flashlight cage. Got it on the ground. Time to go on the offensive.
Okay, that was pretty solid tail damage. I'm just gonna wait for it to go skyborne again before I use the flashlight cage. Whiff, Rathalos, way to whiff. He didn't whiff that one. That one he hit pretty hard.
Look out!
Nope. Okay, that's a wing, so that cuts down his flight times.
All right. Perfectly plugged.
Oh, I got hit by the tail there. Assault going, knock it out of the sky again.
Leave
Alright.
this to me. Heels inbound.
Wings destroyed. Flight time severely reduced. I'm sorry, Rathalos, but I'm a man on a mission. You're always a really cool monster, but unfortunately you are made of parts. Get that sunbreak move out of here. I've seen it too many times.
We'll have to carve it later.
I'll be taking that wound and your tail. Alright, everybody, there's only one tail left, and that is going to be the tail of Gravios.
All ready when you are.
Down you go, Rathalos. No one said you could take to the sky. And it looks like I'm gonna have my Gravios as well here. There is a unknown monster here. And the only unknown monster that's left is Gravios. No, it's already leaving? Oh, wait. I might be able to get a spore. Nope, that's where I'm Pompolo. Have to just put Rathalos here in the bag so I can hurry up and try and get my hands on the Gravios.
I've set a trap.
Oh, wait, what? Okay. Rathalos bagged and tagged.
We're getting paid well for that one. Please don't let it spot me.
Nice work, Hunter. Let's head back.
Okay, I don't have much time, but I'm gonna run for it.
On my way there.
There you are. Am I gonna get double tails back to back? Your tail is going to be the harder one to clean. Alright, I don't have a lot of time for this, but I'm going to go for it. Voucher as well. This one's gonna be another bag and tag if I can cut the tail off.
Excellent use of the terrain.
Turns out I couldn't get the quest because I hadn't seen one yet. Company. Oh god, there's two of them now. Okay, I don't want to aggro two of them. I just want the one that I'm here helping. That hit me? That hit me.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Okay, come on now. Fighting in this really awkward terrain is really making this fight suck. I need to be close to it, but it's standing on a ledge. So every time I go for a swing, I fall off the ledge.
Do your thing, plundering.
I'm gonna have to go for the decapitate. Well, no, the Ardean blade should work. I just need to make sure I keep my sharpness up.
Monster leaves behind.
Great, divine blessing. I hate the fact that you're so tall.
Hey, get out of there!
Behind you, so I can get more access to that tail. I have no idea if I'm even making tail contact. He's just too big. Tremored.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Come on, this is tail opportunity here. Power slide, now spin. Yep, I ate that. Thank you, divine blessing, though.
I don't feel so good.
Okay, poison burst is done.
Heart broke off. We'll have to
Let's
part later.
go! All tails have been claimed.
Be careful. It looks angry.
Yeah, it's ticked. I cut its tail off. I'd be mad too. Now I just need to finish the hunt. And that will be that. Then we're going to be moving
Use it to
into
find the monster.
making sure that we can craft all
I'll
of the
gather up what you
weapons.
didn't use.
Get the chill mantle. Gracious. This is not an ideal place for me to be fighting this thing. Wasp revival.
I'll patch you up.
I needed to get down. It's tired. We're making solid progress on this fight. Still looking pretty feral though, but we're making progress. Alright, belly broken.
Drop trash down and ready for you.
Got it to go to sleep, so it's gonna get the Chad special.
Bomb set.
Wait,
I've set
I
a
got
bomb.
one too.
And Dodo with the Demolisher. Oh, I bounced and I didn't get the explosion. Okay, at least he ran over him. It's tough skull ruined the Chad special.
Go on the offense.
Onto that belly broken.
Do your thing, plunderer.
That's the one thing about Gravios. It gets easier to fight it the more you hit it. couldn't get the sword up fast enough to shoulder charge.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, I think I have one more trap on me, so I can bag and tag Gravios the moment that I get its health low enough. Nice, got another mount. Calm it down now, big boy. Calm it down.
Got it on the ground!
I haven't tried this yet. But I think before I do attempt to do that, I'm gonna rock steady and get back to full health. Just in case I whiff and get run over. I hit it on the head and managed to offset it, but because its skull is still intact, I bounced off, so I couldn't follow up. Okay, bagging and tagging this. I got 10 minutes left.
Let's
Where's my other
cleanse
trap?
that status. I'll save this for later.
Okay, I'm gonna run back to base camp. I think I only picked up a shock. I gotta go ahead and grab another one.
Our destination's just a quick hop from here.
Alright.
I heard from the others.
Everything gathered. We're gonna bag and tag this Gravios, and that is going to be the end of monsters and tail gathering.
I should look over there.
No. Do not get confused with that. I hate when the Sacred does its confusion for auto travel right there. And I know I'm using that a lot, like I hate this, I hate that. There's nothing I really actually hate about the game. It's just the first thing that comes to my mind. So like don't take it as I'm complaining about the game. I 100% love this game. Alright, Gravios bagged and tagged. We've got all the tails carved and severed.
That's my partner.
So that takes care of that. We have officially done it, everyone. We've claimed the tail of every monster in the game and completed the story. The only thing left to do now is to collect the rest of the weapons, which we'll be doing over in the Windward Plains. That's where we're going to start. And, you know, I said I was going to go back to get my hands on a high rank Balahara, just because that's like the only thing I don't think I've officially cut the tail off of as far as high rank. Well, let me see. Where's Alma? There she is.
Right.
Have I done anything? So I did do a high rank Humatrice with Wrath from Above. Seems the only high rank thing that I have not done as far as claiming a tail is high rank Balahara.
I'm happy to help anytime.
So let's see what I can do against the Balahara. And of course,
Well, yep.
Balahara is weak to the one thing I don't even
What are we
think
making
exists
today?
within great swords.
Hello.
Yeah, great swords don't have one. So that's pretty funny that great swords don't have a thunder weapon. Wait, nope, they do have one. It's a Guardian Fogre tree. But that's fine. But the important thing is we now have access to all of the Rarity 8 weapons. And we're going to start this Rarity 8 collection with
ready to
the
work.
Hope Blade. The
Alrighty. Perfect.
I don't even know what it's called, truthfully. It's the Esperanza Blade. And of course, I need Fusium ore. That's the only thing I'm missing. Then I can make the Esperanza. But I can
Look good.
get the Ravager Blade. I'm actually going to be
Alrighty.
replacing my Ardian Blade with this.
Perfection.
My first step into white sharpness. Oh, whoa, how about that? I already have the ice gem needed to make the Precipice Metallum. So that's gonna be cool. The fire trail. Okay, I can't even say all of this. This is gonna mess me up.
Hello.
Okay. I've got 2 Umbra gems already. That's going to be useful. We're going to need a lot of gems for this, but thankfully, now that we're here, we're going to be doing this as a team at this point now. Yo, check out the Rooster Decapitator. man, one more Rip Claw and I would be able to make the Gormagala great sword. To do that, I need another wing to make the Rathalos great sword that will lead down into this.
Hello.
And I'm gonna need to get a lot of Spiritunas. That's gonna be the most annoying thing ever. See, I need a total of 5 Spirituna fins. Someone send help. And the only thing I'm missing to make the Mizitsune blade is the hunter symbols. But that is going to be a very fun thing to do. But right now I need to work on charging this up. Let's get some good weapons and, well, some good weapons, some good decos on this.
Shebar.
Do critical boost. Actually, we do critical boost at full, and then we'll do an expert so you can hit the critical eye. So my Ravager blade does full critical damage, like a ton of critical damage when it lands those, and it's got 4% affinity now. So
Come back anytime.
let's see here. Got a couple of Balaharas roaming around. We're gonna finish this off.
Right.
With the Valahara quest here, the desert knows not the sea. Just to cement in full that we have claimed every tale within this challenge.
Okay, let's move out.
Do you have everything? A supply shipment's come in. Hope you
Right,
find something
gotta pop
useful.
the barbecue grill. Got bombs. I've got a trap. Rocksteady mantle is ready to go. I'm ready for this fight. Alright, Valhalla, bring it, because I'm coming with pure smoke. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Let's go, hero. Let's go.
There, that's our target.
thought it was gonna do another lunge out of the sand there.
Careful we don't get sucked in.
I'm gonna rock steady now because this thing's gonna be moving around a lot. I just want to be able to stand still for my attacks. And there we go, Valahara's tail.
This'll freshen you up quick.
I wanted to come back and get the Valahara tail just because I don't really like fighting Valahara in truth. Its sand mechanic is probably my least favorite thing about it. I'd say my second least favorite thing about Valahara is its universal reach.
Do your thing, plundering. Got it on the ground. Get a load of these claws.
Oh, that was such a low angle. I thought I was gonna be able to just smack it out of the sky as it was doing its sand lungings.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Don't forget, you can find materials from severed parts.
Yep, we're gonna go and claim the tail.
Mind if I hop on? This'll freshen you up quick. Shock trap! Looking weak! Almost there!
And it's green. It's green for it, though it's soon to die. Those delayed attacks, I tell you. Oh, Ravager Blade doing what it does best, shredding.
That's my partner.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
And we got a Wyvern gem. Let's go. All right, everybody. That is going to be where we wrap things up for today. If you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you'd like to catch these live, I'm streaming them over at twitch.tv and youtube.com. You can find me there Monday through Thursday starting at 2 p.m. If you'd like to join the Starship and chat with me and the rest of the crew, feel free to join the Discord. Links down below. It is free to join, and we'd love to have you all there. That all being said, I will see all of you in the next one. See you in the stars, everybody.